Omar on the come up.
Yo. I don't know why I didn't just wait myself and then say it. But yeah, me and Jude are doing a little bit of coaching. We're gonna go over games. He's gonna help me with review and whatnot. Notebook. Oh gosh. The blue notebook for the blue game. I don't know. It's just a notebook. It was for my college stuff, but I don't go to college no more, so that's pretty sick. I just have a lot of stuff written down. This is the first time I'll be sitting, and what I think we'll both be doing this kind of thing. So I'm just gonna listen, and we're gonna go through the motions and see how it goes.
You take care of your life, I'll take care of mine.
A pencil. No pen. Fuck the pen. If I grab a pen, then I'll write down wrong things, and then I'll have to cross out, and it'll be smudgy and messy and gross. Oh. I wouldn't lie though. I'm a little tired. I was originally supposed to go out today, and I forgot to mention that to Jude, and then we didn't go out, so it was great. There, my chat finally went away. That was weird. It stayed for a while. I hope your games went well after we played Brawl King. I should probably also tweet out. Because it do be the co-stream. Sweet. Sick. Yep. Okay. Now we're Omega chilling. No, wait, I'm gonna have to use a bathroom. Ah. Oh, excuse me. I don't got my necklace. It's up something. I didn't have it on yesterday, I don't think. I had it on during the day, maybe? But not in the afternoon, with a question mark? I can't remember. Dude, yesterday seems like a blur now. I'm gonna be honest. Why is my stream dying? Oh, shnikes. While we wait. That was almost so sick. That was almost accidentally the greatest thing ever. Let's do a quick Sydney. A quick Sydney. Honestly, I probably should have changed my profile picture, but I will for next time. But this is off Facebook. Person really told me clock is ticking? What? I am the stripes. This homie's not letting me play the game. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Is there 8-ball pool on Twitch? Ball. Oh my god, the 8-ball pool is on Twitch. That's insane. Bruh. I did not much care. Okay, sure, that goes in. Alright, I can only catch a dub. That's not gonna go in. Oh, I didn't angle it right. Have I drank enough water today? I had a glass when I woke up, which is rare. I never drink water as soon as I wake up. I should get water though. Like before me and Jude actually hop onto a Discord call. Hydration is key. Have a wonderful day. You too, dude. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Yes, I will definitely fill up 2 glasses with water after this game because I'm a degenerate gamer. I don't know why my mic got changed up as it did. From here, people on break. Nope, but we're hitting everything in. I'm Stripes. I'm good at knowing the suits. Change my Q? I don't need to change Q, bro. He could go for the blue in the corner. Or he can go for the middle pocket yellow. Of course. And then he can get that. Alright, that was smarter. That was smarter. He's got a brain. He's got a big brain. Oh, hell yes. We get to plunk some balls. This is gonna be risky. Yep, that was risky. Dude, the 8-ball's in such a weird place right now, though. So that's a good thing. So even if I get steamrolled, you can at least not hit that. You're not gonna get in the middle pocket, bro. He's trying too hard at the 8-ball pool. Oh my god. I don't believe it, dude. Jude has gone live. Fuck. I'm trying to win this 8-ball pool game. Yes! Fuck. I thought I was going middle pocket. Hello.
Yo. Oh, I can hear myself.
How do I
think that's on my end.
do you have my stream open?
Nope. The Microsoft. No. I basically my microphone goes through something called voice mod because like I have all the voice changer settings, and there's a setting on there to hear yourself that sometimes it likes to turn on by default if it decides it wants to have problems.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay. Wait 1 sec. Okay, so all of these Slippy files that you sent me. Hold on, I gotta let my cat out. Okay. So all of these Slippy files that you sent me, are they against the same players? Like, Is the Fox
The
game?
Fox is all the same player, all against the
Okay.
same player, and those Marth games are the ones that you were watching last night that we can better talk about.
Okay. I mean, which games do you feel like you were struggling in more?
Definitely the Marth games.
We can look over those because I have more experience coming from the North side of things.
For sure.
Hello, Pumpkin Pike. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So I am going to open Steep.
Ooh, this is gonna be large.
Let me do something real quick. Face searching.
Ew. How'd your final go?
It wasn't terribly bad. It took me almost the entire time, but that's all right. It was just like 10 questions, but it was all essay questions, so a little
Gotcha.
annoying, but whatever.
Yeah.
To do this. I think there's a way I can add a directory, which is what I need to do. Replays, additional directory. Add. Jace coaching. Not add subdirectories of the root SL. Oh, god damn it. Okay. So what I'll do then is no. Let that.
Are you able to just put them into your Slippy file? Oh no, it might not work actually, because the JSON file or whatever, your profile file.
I just want to keep these all together,
Yeah.
which will make it easy, but I should have this figured out now.
Oh god, they changed how this looks. This looks weird now.
Alright. Get rid of that. Bring that back up. Let me see something real quick. This work with melee. Ooh, that's loud. Okay, it won't. That's fine. We'll just go here. So actually, I can just make this work real quick. That's not so I will just do this. Do what I was trying to do. I think I broke it. Okay. Going to hide this. Are you gonna be writing down notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down notes, and then since that's also, I'll actually record it so I can go back later. If I am taking notes and you're talking about something and I don't fully get it, or something.
Yeah, if you want, what Calvar does when I've taken lessons with him is he does the lesson, I take notes, and then he offers that I can send him my notes and he'll go through it and like say this is what I meant, or like you've got this right, good shit, or whatever. So if you want to just do that, I can do that for you later or whatever. Because I think
Okay.
that's a good idea. But
Yeah.
all right.
We can just go between shit. I'll just write whatever down.
Good.
I do like note taking. Are there any other games that I can remember offhand that were harsh? I have
not have
embarrassing
time.
games.
We might not have time to go through like everything.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. Just for like next time, because I doubt this will be our only session because goated.
No, we were coaching you until the start of Jingle Smash.
Oh, we're only going until Jingle Smash.
And then after that, if you want to keep going, we can.
I'm definitely down.
Okay.
Indeed, Andrew, it's a crossover. Indeed.
Let's see. What was I gonna ask? Do you see everything fine?
Yep.
Okay. So you see like the Discord screen sharing?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Let's get to work then. Is there a frame advance? Yeah, period. Oh, I can hold it. Oh, that's going the wrong way. What is frame advance backwards? There's none.
It should be the colon or the comma.
It
Am I
doesn't
stupid?
work.
No,
No.
that's dumb.
Tried it. I assume that was an attempt at a double laser.
Yes.
And then here you're standing for like 9 frames, and then you just turn around.
Hmm.
Which is really funny because all that means is that you just need to be tighter on moving the control stick,
Yeah.
because you kind of just missed the window to dash back at the start, and because of that you're already at 10% in 1 second in. But that doesn't really matter. Let's see. I like that back air. Normally I don't think that back air would ever happen. When like you're playing competitively or like in an actual game, because I don't think this interaction would probably happen very often.
For
But
sure.
I do think like in terms of what you could have linked out of this back air, right there, you could have easily done a shine. You could have gotten a meaty punish off of this, because your shine probably would have extended right there, or like before Marth went out of hit stun.
Okay. Yeah, I
don't
think
know
I could
what-
have hit
I think-
shine there.
You're actionable right there.
Okay.
So if you frame perfectly linked shine, you could have started a big combo right here.
I would have gone like shine and then grab, I guess, and then up there, up air.
You could, well, is that 21%? So shine probably would have been. I mean, you probably could have started an up air chain and then juggled him, but
Just
It
thinking
just
of like
adds
what the
another thing.
meaty punish could have been, because I could just shine, but what do I do after the shine? You know?
most of the time when Fox shines Marth, like I said last night, you're either gonna want to wave dash out of shine and then go for either a drill or a grab, because if you can drill, Then you can set up for another shine and then extend the combo. Or you can just grab them and throw them up. Depending on the skill level of the Marth is when they can start to, you have to figure out, are they going to SDI my up airs or not? And then you have to play the mix-up game of, do I need to be up throw back airing and yada yada. But I generally think that's probably the optimal setup is between those two. You can also do wave shine and air. So like if you think they're not going to crouch cancel, you can pop them up, but that might be a little risky at these percents. A horse you can drive, is there anything to do about Miss Dashback? Yeah, in the sense of what we just looked at, you need to hit the stick harder. But dashback shouldn't be missed in UCF, so you gotta just make sure your stick movement's tighter.
Yeah.
Okay. So he jumps out. So immediately after I do this up tilt, what I'm thinking is as Martha's jumping out, he's probably gonna come down with a fair. Because most Marths have the tendency to do that when they are coming down, especially on this stage. Like, their go-to come-down option is to space right outside of you and come down and try to tip or fair you or dare you. I like to mix it up with Nair, because I think Nair sometimes catches people off guard, but generally the good Marth thing to do is just, like, come down.
Okay.
But I want to see how you take this, because you can read, if they're a Marth that's not going to fair, then like you can just explode him with Nair, but we got to see what he does first.
Yeah, I think I tried to go for.
Yeah, see, right there, he comes down with that fair.
Yeah.
Which you have the right idea of dash dancing. I think depending on I really wish you could do frame advance backwards. Let me see. I don't know if there's something I'm missing. Sorry. I wanna...
Hey, John.
Nothing really. So just go back a frame. That's so dumb. Why? Okay.
That is weird that doesn't go back a frame. I guess the 5 seconds is just like to reiterate what
yeah,
could have
I
happened.
don't know. It's
even though we're just
it's
gonna be
dumb.
constantly seeing game go
Yeah,
play.
That's dumb.
I'm freezing.
Okay, is the Discord screen sharing still going?
Yeah,
Okay, just wanted to make sure because I closed out. All right.
it
So-
should be at least. Oh, am I
Is it not?
dumb? No, it's not on anymore. I thought it would just boot itself back up, but
No, it doesn't like to do that.
epic.
Okay. So I think right here, after he whiffs the spare, I don't like he's still in landing lag, so you're at a range, like he's actionable right there.
Okay.
I think to play it safe, you could have done a drill or a nair. Nair would be bad in this scenario only because he could crouch cancel it by the time you get over there. There would be infinitely better. Either that or you could go for up air. Although Marth can true crouch cancel up air until 32%, so he's still in that crouch cancel range. But you could have done either drill or another aerial. I personally think like doing a drill would be better. In fact, I think you try to do that right here. But
yeah, and I just overshot it because he ran up and grabbed.
you overshot and you also hesitated because like you had the option to do that right here. That's when like right there, if you did that exact drill that you did, that would have hit him. Because you did your drill with full drift. So you were aiming for where he was. And since you kind of took that extra dash right there, you reposition yourself to make sure that you were gonna hit that short hop drill when while he saw that dash, he was like, okay, I can move. And then he decided he was gonna run forward and try to grab you, which I don't think was a good idea. Because you haven't shown that you're gonna shield much. So and that's all in the first 4 seconds of the game. Um but um I I do think if you were gonna do this drill, if since you decided to wait as long as you did, it probably would have been a better idea to put some backwards drift on it. I'm pretty sure by this point you could react and start holding back on your control stick to get that drift and at least clip him with a dare. Then you will have to either like go for that shine or just drill grab him, or you could
Yeah.
probably drill up tilt. But like um this is one of those instances where like um you just need to react. Also, be honest with me. Do you watch your opponent when you play?
I'm still just looking at the screen, but I'm trying my damnedest to look at the opponent, but my brain can't focus on the opponent, which sucks.
That's fair. Usually, so I do think watching the opponent is a very, very, very good tactic. And it's what a lot of top players will tell you, like that's something you should focus on because um watching your opponent allows you to react to whatever they're doing if you are given a large enough window to react. Um, in a situation like this, where you see that grab, which is, it's a laggy move, it comes out on frame 7, and it's probably, I think it ends like standing grab probably ends somewhere in the 20s. Um, it's it's important to be able to react to things like this. But um, where was like I was going somewhere with this, and now I forget. A good way to like make sure that you start looking at your opponent is to be comfortable with your character's movement and like to basically play the game knowing where your character is on the screen at all times without having to look at them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah, basically it's
Basically,
just like
kind of doing what I'm doing now, but just being confident in myself to know how to move with Fox, and then looking at my opponent instead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at the screen is good, but like that's what I did up until like a few months ago. Like I would just kind of like look at a point on the screen and my eyes would just get comfortable. And in fact, if my eyes started to focus on either myself or my opponent, I would actually feel dazed because I was like, "Oh, this is out of my comfort zone. Like something
Yeah.
doesn't feel right." So, um, that would often throw me off when I would like play sets and shit, which is not good because you don't want to be thinking about things that aren't the game when you're playing a set.
Yeah, for sure.
So in order to get better at looking at your opponent, you need to practice your movement. You need to be super comfortable with the way your character moves. So, um, with this being already like 15 minutes in, here's the first thing I want you to be practicing for the next week at least. Um, I'll show you the drills that I want you to do, but for at least 20 minutes a day, I want you to just practice movement. Whether it's on one stage or you can do it on every stage. My method used to be I would practice movement 5 minutes per stage, just so I could get a little comfortable with each stage as I go,
Yeah.
because like I don't have all the time in the world to practice. But um, I'm gonna show you some drills that I do with Marth that I want you to apply with Fox because Fox has really good movement and his dash dance is really good, and you can still do a lot with that. So I'm going to have you just do a few things, and I will show you what those are. So 20 minutes a day, we're going to practice movement. At least.
Yeah.
If you can do it for more, then you're going to get better at moving way faster. Um, because like one of the biggest things in Melee is being able to move frame perfectly out of everything that you do because you want to be able to optimize your punishes, and they're going to be frame perfect lengths.
Yeah.
But anyways, when you
I have
have
I have a question for you.
okay,
Are you overclocked on your adapter?
yes,
Okay, I'm not. So
Okay.
that's another issue I think that ends up happening. Like there's sometimes where I'll input something but it doesn't come out, or something comes out like later than it should. I think I don't know if that's I'm always just assuming that it's a me thing, but
You should always assume that it is a you thing because that will help you not tilt, and it will also like it will put into perspective what you should be practicing. But a lot of the times, like if your net play setup is not optimized, then it is net play. I think there's like a 20% chance for you to miss an input if your adapter is not overclocked and your
Mm.
settings aren't like maximized.
Yeah, I think you've maximized my settings, so I think we're chilling on that. But yeah, when I go to try to overclock my adapter, I hit a wall, and then it's like uninstall, reinstall a certain driver, and I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Which is
Okay,
weird because I
well,
think we have the same kind of setup, so it should have worked. But
no, yeah, you shouldn't. It depends on the driver that it's asking you to reinstall, but that shouldn't be a big issue. But it lowers the chance from like 20% to 5% if you get that
yeah,
fix. So it's really nice. But yeah, okay, we'll move on from this scenario. And 5 years in, just started looking at the screen a couple weeks ago. It's OP. Something that Zealous 5000 would tell me is just look at the screen better. But okay,
just open your eyes, forehead.
exactly. All right, so you have center here,
Mm-hmm.
which is really good. You want to keep that at all costs on this stage. Um, I want to see how this Martha's kind of like challenging center. Okay, so he pushes in. He dashes like 7 or 8 times. Then he just full drifts in, and it's gonna come down with a fair,
Yeah.
which is bad. That is always bad. Marth should never ever do that. Coming in with those fairs like that is so trash. You should get punished for it every time. Unfortunately, you light shielded, which is just that's a nature of controllers. That means you weren't fast enough on clicking your shield button down before the fair hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you got stuck with stupid light shield, which pushed you back right outside of grab range. But then he down tilts, and he does a really bad down tilt on shield. Um, do you know how to tell when you are actionable out of shield?
Just go through frame by. I don't know exactly, but I'm sure I could figure it out. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I assume with
Did you-
that little button. There you go. That's where it is. I would assume.
Well, that okay. So
I would assume it has something to
That's-
do with that little bubble on the shield.
that's a good idea, but it's not that.
No.
See these little wavies on the shield?
Oh, it's a
Well, the
static.
static and the waves.
Yeah.
So once those are clear from your shield, right
Oh,
there,
so
you're
there.
actionable.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's a shield grab and a half. Right? Like, he's still an end lag. And you buffer spot dodge. I assume that was supposed to be a wave dash down or a wave dash back. because I do those-
I tried to spot dodge it and just try. I think I was trying to spot dodge grab, but I just don't
Okay.
know that Marth's down tilt is goaded. I
Well-
know, but I don't.
So, so if you ever see a Marth down tilt your shield, if it is not tipper space, you should always be prepared to shield grab it or shine it, like shine out a shield.
Yeah.
The only issue with shield grabbing is that if you are slow, he will beat it because he can interrupt his down tilt on frame 20 with another down tilt or a dash back or a jump, or he can hold backwards and shield and he will shield on frame 20. But his down tilt comes out on frame 9 and it's only active for I think 2 frames. So you have, if my knowledge is correct, you have at least 9 frames to react. And that gives you a leniency of 2 frames to input your shield grab, so that way you can grab him. But with your shine out of shield, you have 3-frame jump squat, and then 4th frame you leave the ground, so you shine on that. So 4 frames. That gives you much more leniency to shine out of shield. But in those scenarios, if you are late, just continue holding shield. Because it's hard to get that grab after a down tilt because you do have to hold back and then shield and hit A. And that's just something that's a very uncomfortable motion, at least in my experience. So
Would
that's
I-
something I'm just Oh, go ahead.
Would I have you said like just keep holding shield, so he does the first down tilt on the shield and then I let go shield. And then would I just I hold the shield for the second down tilt and then I could do something, or am I just kind of at that point waiting for Marth to do so? How do I get out of the situation of just being continuously down tilted, because it will poke at some point?
So the idea is that it totally depends on your confidence because it's a lot about recognition. It's about recognizing that he's going to do this really bad first down tilt on shield after the spare. Because right here, if you see this down tilt hit your shield right there, and it's like that is a trash can down tilt. That is dumpster fire, literal trash can causing pollution in the world because it's so bad. You as a player should be confident enough to know that that is a shit down tilt, and then you see that, and you should like in my mind I'm mashing A because his entire hurt box is just extended into your body. He is asking to be grabbed. So in my mind, because I have P brain, Marth brain, you just grab this. You grab it 100% of the time. On
Okay.
that first down tilt, that will get you out of this scenario every time. It would be a completely different scenario if his tipper down tilt was on your shield. At that point, then you're in a little bit more of a kerfuffle, but we're not there yet. So if we see that, we'll talk about it. But this alone, this like, because look, so you even shield SCI in because you're holding in. And then his sun's gonna run out like right here. And bam.
Yeah,
His
just
hand
grab.
is still all the way out there.
Mhm.
If you mash A when you see this down tilt happen, you will buffer a shield grab. So buffering out of shield is really broken because it will do things frame perfectly as soon as you're out of shield sun. And in a case like this, you definitely want to be mash and grab. At least for now. There's probably more merit to doing a shine out of shield, but like while your fox hands are becoming fox hands, it's probably in a better interest for you to do a shield grab and then go for up throw and then like again choose whether or not you want to start a juggle or go for a back air depending on his DI. But sticking to this main situation, if you do find yourself doing this, hold down for the love of God, because you don't. You get
Okay.
hit by this next down tilt, and it's not a good down tilt again. That hits you with his arm. That is a blatant hilter hitbox.
Yeah.
So you get hit by that, and you're not holding down, so you're fucked. And you get knocked back here. You're not in knockdown, so you're now in 4 frames of landing leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should be actionable. Maybe I'm wrong. Looks like you're actionable there. I thought it was 4 frames of landing lag on that, or anything. Maybe I'm stupid. I need to test that or refresh my knowledge, but I thought that was only 4 frames whenever you're not doing a move or something. Okay. Anyways, you hit by that down tilt. You do a really good dash away. I like that because you recognize that you had the time to get out of there, and the Martha's not at the point yet where they're like, I need to read what they're going to do because I hit them with a bad move, and they're going to be actionable before I can get to them. So, that is important to note. You did a good thing here.
I think I do that mainly to get away and go into shooting laser at Marth range and wait for him to come in with a bad move. But I'm just bad at reacting to bad move.
So, while I like the idea of going for lasers, like if I don't know what you're gonna do next, but in the theoretical, I turned my microphone off. In the theoretical world that you are going to go for lasers here, you are severely cornering yourself
Mm-hmm.
on FD, which it can be fine because you're Fox. If you are lasering, then I will tell you this: you definitely have 4 frames of landing lag after each laser. So you can then, knowing this, you can shoot some lasers, and if you decide Martha's getting a little too close for comfort, you can wave dash back to ledge, and you can immediately ledge dash back on the stage with at max 16 frames of invulnerability and do whatever you want to Marth, or you can take center stage.
Yeah.
But you have to be comfortable in doing that. So if the idea is to laser, then like you have to be comfortable with all the options that come after laser, because if I'm seeing a fox lasering in the corner, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna approach them and I'm gonna put them in a situation where like, or at least put them in a range where I should be able to win the mix up, and the only option they might feel comfortable with is going back to Lich. Of course, there are foxes who really know what I want, and then they will press forward while I'm cornering them, and then I lose and then get run over, and it's really fun. But let's see what you do. That's not a laser. uh, that's a fox.
I mean, I just called
8
out what
feet.
I thought it would be. I can't.
No,
This
no,
was
that's good,
1 a.m.
because you know what? That's showing that you're doing options that you otherwise didn't think you were going to do.
Mhm.
Like, I think the laser is a lot better than what this is.
You don't like my full hop down air to punish the dash back, which I don't even think it's not even fucking gonna hit. I'm not even gonna clip him.
Well, you have full drift, so you never know. You might
Even
clip
with-
them just once.
I might, yeah. I might try to go for
Um,
this and try to go for like a shine, but I might miss the shine because for whatever reason sometimes I can't press down and B.
So, I want to talk about your full hop here. I don't think this full hop is a terrible idea either, because you're in a position where I think he just finished up a grab, so you are still like you are technically like in disadvantage in terms of stage positioning, but he's on the back foot because he just input something, and his only option now is to set up a reaction point where he is going to be watching you while he's in his end lag and then deciding what he's going to do after. But you're Fox and you're already jumping, which means you can't be grabbed. So from here, you can see he goes back. He is done. He can move now, and you're about at his head. He decides to do nothing for a long while, and then he dashes back as you get to the apex of your full hop. So, obviously we haven't seen the rest of this interaction, but if he dashes further back, then there probably is a decent chance this dare is gonna whiff. But if he decides to dash to instant place, that means he's not watching you, and you're getting away with a free punish here. But
Punish in
what I wanted to
the
bring
biggest air
up,
quotes.
what
I said punish with the biggest air quotes.
exactly? But it's still a punish as long as you can make it one. But a big thing I want to talk about here is you full hopped, which means you put yourself in the position that a lot of Fox players are putting themselves in right now because Fox players are discovering how broken their full hop is. And this gives you a lot of control over what happens because at the apex, I personally probably would not decide to dare at the apex of my jump. I would probably watch Marth and see what he's doing and then act accordingly because you have a lot of time in between where you left the ground and the apex of your jump to decide what you want to do. So like you can do the classic Cody I be doing woman Schwab of full hop nair because it's really good. And the trick to making your full hop nair is really good is to drift back at the last second. So like you do like a lot of full drift, and then as you're coming down, you start to drift back. So that way, like they can't run in and grab you.
So like where
Um,
Marth is kind of crouched now, so that would be the spot where I start, I guess, drifting back with
You want
Nair.
to drift back a little bit before that because like you want to actually get some drift back on it, but that would be like you're not gonna drift back starting there. You're gonna you're probably gonna land just short of that, but it wouldn't be as much drift as you'd like.
Okay.
Like you want to hold in and then probably like a quarter of the way or halfway down your fall, you probably want to start holding back.
Okay.
but-
So not at Marth's back at the moment where he's got his little hunch, but like to the purple line of FD kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the top. A little bit
yes.
after that. Like in between that top purple line and the next one. Okay.
Anywhere right there, I would say. Yeah. So that's like one option on a full hop. Another option is what I like to do when I'm playing Fox is I like to do full hops or short hops and then just waveland back. There is a Fox player by the name of Tiramisu who lives in New England. he's a mega homie, and he is really good at the Marth matchup because of his ability to waveland out of Tomahawk. Um, Marth really struggles to deal with that, and a lot of Marths read that you're just going to come down and enter landing lag, so they try to punish your landing. But if you do that waveland back, then all of a sudden you are in their face while they're grabbing right outside of your range, or right outside of you understand what I'm trying to say. You're sitting right outside of their range, and they're
Yeah.
grabbing because you did that waveland back, and then that gives you so much time to react because they just grabbed, they hard committed. Marth's hard commits are always going to be down tilts grabs and like fade in fairs. Any fade in aerial is going to be a hard commit for Marth, but like those things are
What
like
is a
there's three.
fade in aerial? What do you mean by that?
A fade in aerial is what you're doing right now, where you. Okay, so I'll
So
define
it's
it
where
for you.
it's kind of it's fade in aerial is basically just option select, is what you're saying.
Um
Where it's like I can. Am I already doing drill? Or am I still in full
yes,
hop? Okay, so it's one of those. Okay.
it's okay. So when I say fade in or fade back, I'm just looking at whether or not you are undershoot. Not it's not technically undershooting. It deals solely with drift. So like it could be looked at as undershoot actually and overshoot. When I was talking about that fair earlier that Marth did, and I was like, that fair is trash, it's garbage because
Yeah.
he jumped across the stage and fared at you. That's drifting in with an aerial
Okay.
because your drift is going in towards the opponent. Um, that's a hard commit for Marth. But a soft commit would be if Marth just jumped in place or faded back and did an aerial because you are going to struggle to punish that really badly because it's
Gotcha.
hard to deal with.
Gotcha.
Um, that's what I mean by those fade in, fade out aerials. Um, but yeah. Um, let's see. Do I have anything else to say here? You can always do the double jump. You can double jump at the apex of your jump and then just decide where you want to go from there.
If I did that,
Um,
would I? Where would I? Well, it would be depending on where the Marth goes, I guess.
yeah, watch the
Um.
Marth. If they're moving backwards, then you can either land where you are or move in with your jump. And don't do an aerial. Just like let yourself fall so that way you can safely retreat if he does try to come in and punish your landing on the ground.
Yeah.
You will like if you land with a laser or if you just normal land, you will always have 4 frames of landing lag. But knowing that that's something he can punish, but he has to be at a very specific range because if he's a pixel outside of that range, then excuse me, you get out scotch free because you're able to move faster than he is, and I'm pretty sure Fox is a faster character than Marth. I might be wrong, but I think he is.
Probably can be. So in that case, if I were to get, or let's from your perspective, if a fox were to do that double jump and then just kind of wait for you, what would you as Marth do, and what would you assume the fox would do?
Okay, so this is a situation that I encounter on netplay a lot because it's primarily seen, or I primarily see it with Falcos. Um, so I think foxes really only like to double jump out of their full hop when they are spawning in, like, or when I'm spawning in. So if I have invulnerability, they like to do those double jumps, or if like I'm pressuring them in the corner, where like
Okay.
how you are right now. So it totally depends on how much the interaction has happened in the game or in the set. If it's happened a few times already, then I do scout it out. And what I do is I put myself into a range where I can react to their full hop. And then as long as I'm confident they're going to go for that double jump, I will like chase their double jump with an up air and then try to get them to the point where they are now in the air without a double jump against Marth on FD, which is, that entire sentence is bad. Um, or what I do is I just put myself in a range where I can punish their landing. Oftentimes what I do is I pay attention to their drift with their double jump, and then at this point they're out of options. So they can either, if they feel like using up B or side B, they can do that. But if they do up B, I could react to it. If they side B, I can just follow them because they're going in a horizontal range
Yep.
or direction.
You can
Um,
easily just deal with it.
Yeah, and if they come down with like an aerial or laser or shine, if if they try to shine stall on their way down, I just react, and then I put myself in a position where I'm either set up to tip or forward smash their landing, or I grab them depending on what percent they're at. Um, so those are things that like Marths can do to counteract the whole full hoppy double jump thing, but it's not always gonna work because some foxes just are better than the Marth player and know how to abuse the Marth's dash dance patterns and like how they're playing their ranges and shit, and
Mm.
they can manipulate it to their liking. But anyways, um, yeah, I think that this full hop isn't terrible, but you committed way too early. That's essentially what I'm getting at here.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. You still hit him with the drill, which is
Let's
amazing.
go.
Which is yeah, that's something. You're actionable though.
Grab Jace, grab
That's
Jace, please grab Jace.
actually no, you're actionable right there. But now you're actionable, and you dash. No, you jab.
Jabbed him? Oh, you know what? I probably came down with that and then tried to do a grab, and it might have come out as a jab. Because
How do
fuck
you
Z.
grab?
With Z?
I will let you know that Z never jabs.
It do- well, it can if you're already jabbing.
Yeah, yeah, I guess that's correct. But it would not have started this jab chain.
No? Interesting.
No, because Z is the only thing that it's gonna do while you're grounded if you are not holding any buttons, which in order to or not holding any directions, which in this case, in order to jab, you have to not be holding any directions. The only thing that it's gonna do is either grab or light shield.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you must have mashed A, and then kept mashing A.
That was stupid of me.
Z can do tilts if you're holding a direction, but
But we're in a jab situation.
yeah, that doesn't really apply. But yeah, these jabs are good against bad players, but bad against good players because crouch cancel.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. Yeah. That's a big reason why. Also he's at 34%. So jab up smash really not going to work. He was just at way too lower percent. Also, kind of looked like he was at a tricky spacing. Oh, please. Hello. Yeah, it looked like he kind of DI'd upwards a little bit to make sure he can get out of that. But then you missed your tech, and now you're tech rolling left, and he has the read. So, or at least he reacted. Either one. He should get a grab here. He just stopped. Okay. Oh, but he goes back in, and this grab is gonna connect. Up throw. So you're at 35%. This is where I usually start my up tilts. He's gonna go for a grab, and he misses. And that's the tricky part. So something that Kodorin talked about when Spaceys are in a chain grab situation by Marth, or for that matter, any thing that can chain grab them, it's probably pretty beneficial to tech in place. Your initial when you got thrown upwards initially, you were doing no DI, so you couldn't really trick him up. Like if you teched in place, you should have just been in front of him if he didn't move. But if you do like the really tricky slight DI, then it's really hard to tell and ambiguous. It's really ambiguous on which side you're gonna tech, which is when Marts needs to start doing the pivot grab. But so you missed your tech, you got regrabbed, and then you tech to the right, and it's an awful situation for Fox because if the Martha's reacting properly, they're going to get their regrab even if you hit the tech.
Yeah.
Something you can try is like wiggle out shine, but I want to see where this plays out because I want to see your defensive options. Up tilt, I would either do up air or fair here. I think up air per percent. He waited way too long on that. I think you were actionable there, actually.
I should have probably spot dodged that.
Hold on. Let me see. You're actionable. I think there. You started a up tilt.
I
Yeah, you
did.
started an up tilt. Yeah.
That's a weird option
Um,
to select, but okay.
I think it could be good. Maybe I am just learning Marth's crouch cancel percents on this character, but I think that it probably would have been good to do, but that's just too slow of a move, I think, in this given scenario. Like something you could have done instead, where you could have done those jabs to stuff him coming in.
Mm.
Um, because he did do dash grab, which comes out on frame 11, so that gives you extra time to hit something fast, or you could have shined. Um, that's a big thing. That's why everybody's always like, "Oh my god, wake up shine is so fucking broken," because of situations like this where
Yeah.
as long as you are actionable and the Marth has not hit you with a grab yet, you get away with, waking up and shining. um, but yeah, so in scrambles like this, you should always think about like quote unquote your burst options per se. Which in this situation will always be like shine. You can dash. That is something I'm trying to work on myself is after I get up or I tech roll, I try to dash dance because particularly Marth is if he's dashing back, you can't grab his legs. I'm pretty sure he has some weird um properties about his hurt boxes that make them not grabbable. But um that's something I'm trying to experiment with, and it's something that I think everybody could experiment with because a lot of people's go-to option when they get up is shield because they're afraid their opponent's going to hit them.
Hmm.
So they want to just like set up for a shield and
Yeah.
then counter. But here, it should always be evident that Martha's going to go for the grab. So
I just always
if I
assume
were
that
you,
Martha's gonna go for grab.
yeah,
Grab, or if I'm
that's a
playing a
fair.
bad Marth and if I've seen he's done F smashes a bunch, he's gonna just go for F smash.
It's a fair assumption. Um, um, but yeah, so in situations like this, you should be thinking about your fastest options. So jab, shine, jump, dash back, dash forward, shield if you're sure he's not going to grab. But you should really take, at that point, you got to take into account what has he been doing before when I'm in tech scenarios, or like how did I get put into the tech scenario? If you got put into it from a chain grab, he's going to try and continue the chain grab. So don't shield.
Mm-hmm. Would
But
JC grab be fine there too, or is that slower than his? Well, I would assume it's better than his dash grab.
so you should never JC grab if you're standing still.
Okay.
JC grab adds on the amount of frames that your jump squat is. So maximum you're adding on 3 frames to your grab. If you're frame perfect, you're only adding on 1 frame.
Okay.
Um, but you can so grabbing players coming into you is like that's like a high level mix up in my opinion because that's something I only see players like that are getting up there in skill level do, and it's something I'm trying to implement myself. I think here it might be good only because they were so late, but it's not worth the risk because you were in a disadvantage. Um and he has complete control of the situation and had enough time and range to like position himself where he was going to get the grab.
Mm.
Um so I think going for something slow like grab is probably not your best idea here. You have to be confident. So like if you saw the Marth dash back before they grabbed you and then dash back in, which would you by that point you would already be in a situation where like you're actionable and you could have done anything you wanted. But if you see that Marth hesitate and they dash backwards, they're probably only going to do one dash back. So they're going to dash back in to try and grab you, and that's when you can put out a grab because you can time your grab so that way your grab hitbox is out before theirs, and then they just run into it, and then you can start a combo. But I I I really wouldn't recommend it in a situation like this because he didn't hesitate; he just went in,
Okay.
and that like if you are frame perfect and you're confident in your abilities and you know they're going to be late, then yeah, you can go for it. But I personally would not here. I would either shine or jab, or
Shine or
flop
jab.
or dash backwards. Um, you've got a lot of options here because you were actionable for quite a few frames. You were actionable enough to the point where I could see your up tilt starting.
How did you? It sucks that we can't go back frame by frame. I would not have been able to fucking see that.
Because let's see.
The roll.
So you should be actionable right there. No, here. You're actionable here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you sit there for two more frames.
Oh, I see
and
now. I
then,
see now. I see now.
Yeah, he starts to kick up his foot.
Okay.
So
I was
right
gonna
there,
I was
I
gonna
lost.
argue that might be a full hop, but yeah. It's definitely he definitely doesn't do that animation before going into full hop or jump.
So I lost track of how many times I hit period, but it was enough to the point where it was over 5 or 6. Um, so yeah, just think about your quick options in scenarios like that. What a lot of foxes do on Get Up is they do shine short hop drill. Because that will cover like that shine covers the Marth coming straight in and then trying to grab you if they're late. And then that drill covers them dashing back once and trying to dash chance grab your shine, if
Mhm.
that makes sense. So you're basically covering 2 options by doing a shine drill.
Okay.
Um so that's an option that you have at a Get Up, but I would keep it like learn that after you start implementing just shine out of Get Up.
Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely got to get better to just getting up and pressing down B.
Yeah, I mean, look, we are only 14 seconds into the game, and we already have at least a page worth of notes.
I'm page and a
Um,
half,
Yeah,
but I'm also
there's
rating some
there's
other
a
little things.
there's a lot here.
Yeah,
Um,
no.
that's the beautiful thing about lower level melee is that you can have somebody who's already went through these motions and like these scenarios and just have them tell you like almost everything that could happen.
Mhm.
And like I'm sure like if we had a player like Mewtwo King or Zane or Logan looking at this from a Marth's perspective, they could offer even more than I could. So
Yeah.
it's like there's so many layers. But um so let's see. You get grabbed, pummeled twice, up tilt. Yeah. This is where right there, right here this Marth should have up aired. But they didn't. They up aired
Late.
really late. You double jump out, which is good. That was good recognition. So let's see how you come down. You have started drifting in towards center stage. No, you haven't. Yes, you have. I can't.
I might have
Oh,
just
you
not
had
been doing
no drill.
anything. Yeah.
That looked like it started with. Hold on, I'm gonna go back and watch that because that looked like you started having some drift towards center.
Could be a
So
I held the stick and then give up.
see,
Oh, I'm probably wiggling
maybe. Okay.
because
Okay. So right
I
here,
wiggle a lot.
that's fair. Wiggling is good, and that's probably what saved you here. Actually, maybe. No, that was just bad on the Marth. So, um, let's see. Um, all right. So you come down with this drill. This Marth is completely actionable. Tries to catch you coming down with an up tilt, and does it way too late. So you hit this drill. You hit your L cancel, I think, and then you crouch, 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 shine. So you could have been a little faster on the shine, but you hit it. That's good.
Woo!
You were in shine for 10 frames though. Do you know when you can jump out of shine?
At least frame 1,
Frame 3.
frame 3.
Yes. Um, you cannot jump out of, or is shine? It's a frame 1 move, but you can't jump out of it
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
couple
yeah. I
frames.
fucked up that.
And I'm pretty sure that shine also doesn't become a true reflector until frame 3 as well. So by the time you can jump out of it is when it actually does the thing that it's meant to do. So you hit your wave shine, you wave dash, and you're standing still. Get your dash. He is actionable. So this entire situation right here could have been faster, and that's really important because now the Smarth can grab. That's something I would be doing. I would be mashing grab right here. Particularly what I would have done is this is a situation that you won't have to worry about unless you're literally playing against myself or better Marths. That shine, I would have tried to jump after that drill, and then gotten myself airborne, and then come down with less landing lag and grabbed you out of this. But that's not what happens. So you go in, he's actionable. He could have
See
done
ya.
a lot of things, but what matters is that he didn't, and you are now about to grab him. Yeah, he's just oh, he starts an up tilt. 3, 4, 5 frames into his up tilt, you grab him. He's yours. You up throw him immediately, which I think was the better option. Gives them less time to react, and for a player of this caliber, they are probably not going to be hitting their SDI after this fast sequence. So you up throw, you up air. I don't agree with that back air. I understand what you're doing, but
I definitely underestimated how far he would go with that up air. And
So,
where he is, yeah.
he's still in hit stun. Now if he wiggles out, he's good. Yeah, okay, there's where he can wiggle out. Because he's in tumble. You burned your double jump way.
Yeah. That's the. If I didn't do it as early, I think the back air would have connected in some way, but it still probably is not a good option to do there. Because I don't know what I can
So-
get from because he burned his double jump afterwards. I was gonna say maybe I could just go out and nair.
You
After
did
the back
you
air,
did
if
good
that
option
connected.
coverage. You recognize right here that this bear was shallow, and you recognize he had no jump, so you got over there and you bared him anyway. But what you could have done right here, instead of double jumping, you could have just full hopped and seen what he was gonna do. You see a lot of foxes get double jump reads on characters because what they do is they do full hop, and then they're kind of ambiguous with what they're gonna do, and then their opponent will panic double jump because they're scared or they don't want to get hit by what they think the fox is gonna hit them with, and then they just react to their double jump and hit them, with an up air, and then like I don't think that would have killed here, but it puts the Marth in such a bad situation, especially if you can get under them and they like to side B before they land. But so right here, I personally would have faked my full hop, or I think I would have just timed my double jump better and got as much height out of it as I could. Because if you timed your double jump properly, you could have gotten up there. Let's see. Okay, so he falls. You back air. I like that. That was a good option. You auto cancel it. So if I were you, I'm dashing back towards Marth. Yeah,
The
You
little
didn't need
dash
to do
chance.
that.
Yeah, I didn't need to do dash chances.
Yeah, you gave up the ledge because of that. So right here, back air. You just dash back. You don't need to do this.
Yeah.
And then shielding here, what you actually should have done instead of shield is you should have turned yourself around and then backflipped over Marth's up B and taken ledge.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you see like Mango do when he edge guards Marth is he does okay, this Marth, to be fair, sweet spotted. Like that was a really good recovery. But if you do that backflip, then you get over Marth's up B. Maybe not in a sweet spot like that. Granted, I don't know if that was a perfect sweet spot, but it's generally how you want to position yourself. Or instead of doing the shield, what you could have done was you could have just turn around and then wave dash immediately to ledge, and then just gone from there. But yeah, those are just small things to think about in that situation. Okay, so you did a good thing. You recognize that bad Marths like to come off the ledge immediately because we all know that Marth is not good on the ledge.
Yes.
Um,
I think I've told you many times. I don't remember where I heard that from, but I heard somebody say that Marth is the fakest character by the ledge or something to that extent, and I've just never respected Marth again by the ledge.
Yeah. It's very true. That doesn't mean that you should throw yourself at the ledge when Marth is on it
Yeah.
because he will kill you. But you don't typically need to respect like all of his options. Also, yo, Justice, thank you for the raid. What is up, gamers? Just going through the motions with some coaching.
Hello.
But yo, Alice, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Um, so yeah, Marth gets the ledge, and again, bad Marths, including myself at times, we like to get off the ledge immediately. And he does the thing that I try to do all the time, which is I try to up air. Because in my mind, I'm like, they're gonna jump, my up air is gonna catch them, I'm gonna explode them with a combo. Also, what's
Mm.
up, Sneak? Um, and you recognize this, you full hop, you get out of there. He goes for that up air because he's reacting. He's like, okay, there he is, he's in the air, I'm gonna try to hit him, which is bad. Marks don't do that. So you hit the drill. The Bell 77, thank you for the follow. You hit the drill, and then I'd like to see either shine or up tilt here. And you dash. I assume that was just a misinput. Because I don't know what else you would be positioning yourself for with that dash.
I think I was
Yeah.
trying to go for the dash attack itself, so
Okay.
I could then go into up air. Because I
Okay.
would think that can kill Marth even on FD. Because I'd put him at like 1-0 something, or just
Yeah,
out of 100.
So I like your idea there. I like your thinking. To your ultimate goal with that, uh, your thought, like your path of thinking. There's a better phrase for that. I just can't fucking think of it right now. Your ultimate goal with that train of thought was that up air. Was to keep that up air in mind.
Mhm.
Which is good. That is good thinking. It was just your execution and your means of getting there was not.
Yeah.
And that usually stems from just like a lack of understanding on what's actually going to work. So, like if we look at this drill, you are in control of this situation because he is now in hit stun. He's grounded. He's going to be taking like I don't know the hit stun on this, but it's going to be like he's not going to be actionable before you. That's all that matters. Is that when you hit this drill and he is grounded, he's not actionable before you are. If he were airborne and you were hitting him with a drill, then yes, he's more action. He's going to be actionable faster, and that's a whole different situation that we don't need to talk about right now. But all that matters here is that you're in control. So, um, when you land after hitting this drill, your options now become grab, shine, or up tilt. And if you're feeling really ballsy and you think that the Marth is not going to move or shield, you can just turn around and up smash. But that is like three layers deep. You have the largest read on your opponent in like every scenario. You should never do that. You should only do that when you're fucking around.
Okay.
But like, your three main options here are going to be shine, grab, and up tilt. So shine and grab are going to be your best options. I think because I think if you're slow on the up tilt, he probably has more time to uh either DI or shield it. But I think if Marth DIs it properly, up tilt might not lead into up air at this percent, but I'm not entirely sure because I don't know the percents on that. Again, just learning it myself.
Mhm.
But if you do that up throw fast enough and they're not ready for it, like if they're preparing themselves for the shine, then there's a decent chance that they might be holding out or just not holding anything at all. And they just get to up their upper them. If they are holding in, they will go off stage and then you set up for an edge guard. So the best option, in my opinion, would after this drill, just go for the shine and then wave dash and grab him and do whatever you want. Once you get better as a Fox player, you can also do drill wave shine into dash jump cancel up smash. That is true on Marth. It's just hard. Um, and that would kill at this percent because you would hit the shine, and that sets them to probably near like 91, 92%. And then you just up smash them. And I don't think you've up smashed once, so it shouldn't be stale and it should kill. But that's probably also DI dependent. Anyways, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. Your options here are either going to be a shine or grab.
Yep.
You can think about the up tilt. you can toy around with the idea of the up tilt.
But Shiner Grab is probably way better because the grab just leads into itself, and it's dependent on where he goes with the DI. And then if I just shine and then grab him, maybe he fucks up somewhere and doesn't DI it, and then I could just get a free up air.
Yes.
Either way, I'm attempting to get the up air, and one option is just more difficult than the other. But yeah,
yes, you were on the right track of thinking here. So we'll forget that this dash attack ever
we
happened.
both do bad move. Let's just bad move cancel bad move out.
In fact, let's see. I want to see one more thing. I think actually Shine might have been the only option for you here. Okay. So you land. You're actionable. You dash back for a frame. 2 frames. 3 frames. 4 frames. 5 frames. 6 frames. 7 frames. 8 frames. 9 frames. 10 frames. Okay. So yeah, you had time to literally do anything in the world. So, yeah, you definitely could have up tilted, but keep in mind either that shine or grab because that would have. He's starting his up tilt now, and up tilt doesn't come out until like frame 5 or 6. It's quick, but you could have beaten it because you had way more time than he did. But yeah. Anyways, moving on from this situation. Full hop nair, there it is.
Cody Schwab.
Whoa! What was it
That
spacing?
was weird. I was like, oh, I'm getting hit by Nair. Interesting.
wait, I don't think-
Neither of us do anything.
Wow, that first hit just like completely missed you.
Yep.
I guess, well, it only does have a hitbox in the front, but it just looked like it should have hit you. Okay, so let's talk about what happens after you two nair at each other.
A big old panic dash attack ended attempt to furiously get the kill.
Okay, so I think if I'm Fox, I'm thinking to myself, okay, when Marth lands from this nair, he's going to dash back as far as he can and position himself. You know that. You understand that. What tells me that you understand that is the fact that you didn't act frame perfectly because you stood there for a second, I think. But you didn't dash forward and then dash back. Or you didn't dash back then dash forward because in my mind dashing forward is always hurts the opponent. So you just dash forward. You dash at Marth. Which is great. That is, in my opinion, one of the better options to do in this scenario. It's just that your brain stopped working right after it was working because you dash attack.
I also maybe could have tried to go for a boost grab and just fucked it up. But it's also been a little bit since I've boost grabbed, so I can't recall if I tried that or if that's still in my Fox's hands. If I do that
I like
still.
I like the idea of that being a fucked up boost grab or thinking of it as a boost grab at all. But that boost grab wouldn't have worked either.
No? Does this
Marth
boost grab suck? Or Marth
It's not that it sucks, it's that Marth was outside of your range.
Boost grab even
again,
wouldn't, that's crazy.
And
Oh,
again,
yeah.
When Marth is dashing back, his legs aren't grabbable. You can't grab him while he's dashing away. Granted, he is airborne now, but I don't know if that. Oh, he wave dashed. What is this? I just don't think that grab would have hit.
Yeah.
So the answer here is a huge overshoot. Either that, or you take center and start lasering. Because so
in this, instead of
go ahead.
I was just gonna say instead of dash attack. Well, granted, it was with in mind. I was just a little late on it. But would I have just not done the dash attack there and just ran in towards Marth and tried to dash attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can go for that dash. Oh, hold on, I have that on record right here. Dash attack. Marth can crouch cancel dash attack up to supposedly 106%. So, that might be a good idea, but depending on the hitbox, there's also a decent chance that it just doesn't break crouch cancel, and then he punishes you.
But has this person shown that he is a CC'er? No, he is a full hop bad nair or bad aerial.
That's true. It's just that just means all I'm saying is that with this knowledge, you can practice that you can practice doing the better option. You
Okay.
can practice doing what a better player is going to be prepared for.
Okay.
Um so essentially, if I were you, let's see. This Marth wave dashes. He wants to keep going back because you're chasing him.
Yeah.
So pretend that dash attack doesn't exist and you just keep dashing in. You're Fox, so your dash and your run is going to be faster than Marth. You're always going to move faster. So your options there is you just keep running, and then you can either wave dash down and put yourself at a range where he can't punish you. That's one option. Your next option is you overshoot either a Nair or a Dare, because Nair will break crouch cancel at this percent. Nair breaks crouch cancel at 86%, and would you look at that? He is at 87. This was some testing I literally did last night, and I was like, okay, I found this post on Smashboards. I'm going to test it because I need to learn when I can crouch cancel. And the post said Marth can crouch cancel an air up to 87%. I was like, okay, I'll test it. And then it was breaking crouch cancel. So I was like, okay, that's not true. So here, this is where Nair starts to become good. You can just do it. If he's not crouch canceling, if he's DIing in, that might set up for an up smash if you hit the weak part. If it hits strong, it'll either put him into an edge guard scenario or you have an upstage to do like a running up air. And then you could also do an overshoot drill, and then you know the drill with drill, you wave shine and then grab. And then you kill. And then you, like I said, wave dash down, or you can run up to him. You can do down tilt. Down tilt is really good for catching Marth's dash back. That is the one instance where it is good. I have talked to Zealous 5000 about Fox's down tilt many a times, and he says that it's bad otherwise. It's generally only good if he's trying to catch your if you were trying to catch their dash back.
In the matchup
So-
against Marth.
Yes, in
Yeah.
particularly down tilt against Marth. It is really only good against dash back. So it's sort of like how Marth uses dash back. He wants to, well, how Marth uses down tilt, sorry. Marth's down tilt is more of a conditioning tool. But he does like to use it to catch dash back. I prefer to use it to catch dash in or to force my opponent to shield. But anyways, yeah, so just keep that in mind. Be mindful of your overshoots and your undershoots. And right here is a beautiful, beautiful example of when you should be overshooting. So it looks like he's starting up a grab. Oh no, was he just ending a grab? Because I did let this play out a little bit. Yeah, okay, he ended a grab. You dashed away. Also, Jude, why does your Twitter profile picture look like a mugshot? It doesn't. It looks epic. Shut up, Chris. Okay, so here, whether or not you believe it, you read his dash back, which is good. Now he's either wave dashing or he's jumping. I can't tell. Yeah, he tried to wave dash. I understand. Look, I get wanting to do that jab up smash. I totally understand, like, him being at the percent. But you were there. You were in his face. You just had to grab him.
Yeah.
Or even up smash. Like, you didn't have to go for that jab up smash. You were, so if you were ever in a spot where you have read Marth's movement successfully, you are in complete control, especially, and I mean especially if he is not facing towards you. If he is facing away from you and you are next to him, he cannot do anything. Like, he is in such a bad spot because he doesn't have any moves that cover behind him. Like, he has to roll or spot dodge literally to get out of that, because if you up smash, that will cover jump, or if he keeps trying to move because you're right next to him, any movement option. I think if he power shields, it might beat it. It depends on how early you are with the up smash and how late he is with the shield. But yeah, when you're at a point like that, you should just go for one of your good Fox moves.
Okay.
Really anything I think in this position is good. You can run up smash, you can run up grab, and then up throw up air, or if they're gonna SDI up throw back air. You can also straight up back air, like in neutral. You can run up to him, and if you're that close, you can do a fade in, like strong back air.
Mhm.
Or you can nair, or you can drill. There's a lot of things to do, but if you're looking for that kill and you're in that exact position, then either an up smash or a grab up throw up air is gonna do it.
Gotcha.
Um,
Dumpy
it just
Comb, what's
totally
up?
depends. It just totally depends on like confidence and all that jazz. Because like if they know you want that up smash, they're just gonna shield. They're gonna try to power shield, and then your grab's gonna win even harder. Um, I think grab is probably the safer option here because there isn't anything they can do to beat it. They can try to buffer a spot dodge or buffer a roll, but uh, I don't know what I would do in that situation actually, because some part of me wants to say like I would just wait and see what their panic option is because I'm close to them, but another option says, or another part of me says I would just pull the trigger and grab because what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Um,
I think a lot of
so
situations that we're gonna find is just grab is probably gonna be a hell of a lot better than anything I could have done. And I need to
yes,
just better implement grab and just I need to have a session where I only press the Z button. I need to have a controller
yeah,
that only is Z.
sessions like that are good actually.
Yeah.
Such as extreme can't hang, but might watch the VOD later. I hope you do, Sam. Also, I hope you're home. If you are, we need to hang out. But I'm glad you stopped by. Good to see you. But yes, something that I actually used to do when like I would play with Nick when he was still a town over and not in Philly.
Yeah.
I would go over and I would tell him I'm like, hey, if you're cool with this, I am going to play the game without grabbing. Like I'm just, it's not a disrespect thing. It's just I'm trying to explore my options without using the grab button, and I would do that. And every time that I would grab, I would like just SD or something.
Mhm.
So it's often it's a good tactic. Not
Yeah.
home yet, sad face, finished the 19th. Well, hey, you know what? At least that gives us 6 days of being able to hang out before I go to Hawaii. So yay,
Go to
that'll be
Jingle
good.
Smash.
I think Sam's gonna go to Jingle Smash.
Yes. I want to see Sam. I want to have my
Mhm.
Roy DK. We didn't do that on Thanksgiving. It's the
Yeah.
Army Navy game of Melee.
All right. So let's see. It is 2:50. I have something to do. Sounds good. I'm gonna get a shower, change, and then around 3, I'll let you know. Okay. Okay. Congrats on Hawaii. Thank you, thank you. It'll be a lot of mapping and shit. I'm gonna be walking over lava. It's gonna be crazy. But um, I meant Jace Sam says hi. Uh,
Hello.
so I'm going to put. Actually, I'm just gonna make myself a coaching channel. Jace, create channel. Stopped SLP file at 30 seconds. 7:30.79. Okay, so I want to take the last 10 minutes to just show you some movement drills
Okay.
that I do with Marth. So let me boot up the old slip. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't have a controller plugged in. God damn it. One sec.
Dummy. You always have one plugged into port 4. Never mind the fact that I don't have one plugged into port 4, but whatever.
Okay. So, let's say we just, I guess, where's the training?
What one?
Wait, I think I went into the wrong. I
Yeah,
did.
I think,
went into
yeah.
the wrong training mode.
Should only be 4 that are gray. Or 4 that are lit. Yep. Yep.
So yeah, we go into training lab. Set it to Fox. Set the other one to Fox. Let me do that. Just move around. So the way I practice movement with Marth, um, is like, hold on, I'm gonna get this box on the platform.
Oh my god, just grab him, up throw him! Oh my lord.
Okay. So the way I practice Marth movement, like, I'll do like these long dashes into short dashes to help myself get across the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm not as used to it with Fox because I'm not used to his dash length. So like, making sure that you're comfortable enough to be able to move while repositioning yourself is really important because it allows you to act on a dime.
Mm-hmm.
So like, just practice going back and forth each stage like this for a few minutes.
Yeah,
If you mess up, reset and try again. It's a lot of grinding, but it does pay off.
for sure.
Like if you can do 10 times each way without Fox doing that, then that's good. And that's progress. Another thing I do is I do fast dash dances while doing like a longer one in the direction that I want to go.
Yeah,
This helps with like thumb control on the stick. Um, Another one I like to do, just wave dashing.
yeah, I was grinding out a lot of wave dashing stuff yesterday. They have, in the wave dash mode, they have little rings that'll show up for you to, like, position yourself better.
Yeah.
So I was working on those to, I was doing just, like, wave dashing and then eventually dashing to wave dashing just to give my hand, like, something else to do. Because my hand
Yes,
cramped up with the wave dashing, but when I dashed in between, it felt fine.
yeah, it's important to practice both because,
Yeah, you're
as
doing
Fox,
both. You have to like dash and then wave dash back, or wave dash down to position whatever.
um just being comfortable with both dashing out of your wave dashes.
Yeah.
You can then like turn yourself around. That's good for practicing like your turnaround wave dashes to ledge
Mhm.
because that's what I do. There's obviously many ways of taking ledge, but like turning yourself around after each wave dash is just like a good idea. And trying to get as little like backwards movement in that as possible. Um Make sure you're acting out of shine as fast as you can too. Obviously this is a Fox specific drill, so it's not something I know how to do.
Yeah.
But practice your shuffles, whether it's on opponent or not. But practicing all those things together is just going to help your movement.
Yeah. Yeah. Most days when I will stream Melee, like I go into training mode for probably like a few minutes to sometimes none. Which I notice when I don't go into training mode, I have a better Melee time and stream, and I feel like I can move and control Fox a lot more. Whereas the ones where I do go in, then I am just able to move. I think I said this backwards. When I don't practice, obviously I don't play well. When I practice, I do pretty okay. It's just my options are not the greatest. but I can at least move with the character competently, and people look at me and think I'm at least going 1-2 at tournaments.
Yeah, I mean,
And then I chuckle at them. And I say I'm from New Jersey. And I get an 07 in the chat. There was someone who I streamed with one time. They were like, Muffin, where are you from? I was like, New Jersey. And they were like, guys, this is so sad.
unfortunate. I'm a Jersey lover.
Oh, I love our region too, dude. At times I'm like, God, it really sucks to like grind this much, and Jesus Christ, it sucks to try to like grind and whatnot, and then it just doesn't really feel like we're going anywhere because everybody's just so good.
Yeah, the big thing that's gonna help you with that is just making sure that you grind the essentials,
Yeah.
because a lot of players are not actively grinding. I will tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
They're simply just playing and getting better passively. While if you decide to actively get better, you will pass them.
Yeah, for sure. That's just what I've been
mean-
doing, where it's just passively getting more decent.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've been doing for the past many years. Except when I have my kicks where I start to practice, then I do see a lot of improvement when I start to practice,
Yeah.
and it's really good, especially when I do VOD review. But I do have a bad habit of like getting really motivated to practice, and then I just don't. But yeah, practice those basic movement drills. They're mostly good for Marth because I'm gonna be relying on my movement more, but Fox can also rely on his movement.
My Fox just does a lot of. I just fucking run this character across all the stage.
Which is fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Really fun.
I'm doing with Fox what I wanted to do with Sheik, basically, where it's just run around and do a lot of movements and wave dashes off platforms and shit like that. Because I
Yeah,
just feel like a really moving Fox is just gonna be fucking amazing.
It is. Fox's ability to move is what makes him arguably the best character in the game.
Yep.
Which is why Marth is also really good, because he has in some ways he moves better, and in some ways he doesn't. But mostly he does move better.
Mm-hmm. It's just a matter
And
of
that's why Falcons.
do the opponents do that? It's your Falcon? I've played your Falcon like
I was-
twice.
Well, I was just gonna say, it's also kind of why Falcon's a lot better in the meta now.
Mm,
People realize you can use his movement the same way that Marth uses it. And
that's
he has
true.
a longer dash stance. Plus they just kind of optimize this punish game. But that's a whole nother discussion. But yeah, that's all I've got for you right now.
Okay.
Just grind those basic things. Think about those concepts. You can always like load up Training Lab and like do some testing and see like when combos are true, and then like what I do, like I'll go to combo training and I'll set like when I need to practice my up throw follow-ups, I go here, then I set Marth to 17%, and that's true.
Mm,
Like that's Marth's true follow-up. That's when it starts.
gotcha.
17%, and it has to be frame perfect. So
I was doing forward throw on Marth at like 104 with Fox on FD because I saw it. I think Fiction had tweeted it out about just like doing that and then going in for an up smash. But there's certain ways that it works.
oh, that was
whatever. But it
KJH's tweet.
then Fiction had retweeted or whatever. But yeah, I was trying to
Yeah.
do those, and I was just like, this is difficult. I think I got 1 out of like 30 tries.
Yeah,
But it's a really dumb tight timing, and it's probably not worth it. It's probably better to go for other things.
it's good. It's a DI mix-up.
Yeah.
It's also tumble dependent.
Yeah. Yeah, they were saying with the when he's spinning, then it's not good or something like that. I wrote it down. I can tell you exactly.
When he's spinning in a really tight way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But
Um,
yeah, like being
What
frame
they're-
perfect is really important. You can see I still miss all my follow-ups here.
yeah, it's if Marth flies and if he does a tight spin, then it's hard to cover, or you can't get it.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, on that note though, that is all I have for you today.
Bet. We'll go again at some point.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can play some and then I'll look at their certain things and I'll get good games where it's like, hey, what could I have done better or whatever.
yeah, either that or we can continue doing this each day until Jingle Smash, and then we slow it down a little bit after that.
Yeah, whatever works. I mean, whatever the pace works. It doesn't
Yeah,
really.
well, if I can,
It's all
if I
helpful.
can- yeah, you're right.
So.
If I can fit something in tomorrow, we can go over more of that VOD.
Yeah, but no worries if you can't.
Okay. Well,
I think I got
will-
the good thing out of this of just working on grabs and then being more confident with working with Fox.
Yeah.
So I will just go schmoove and press the Z button a lot.
Good. All right. On that note, get to work and let me know how you're feeling with your results.
Yeah, for sure. Biggie,
Alright,
thank you,
well-
Jude. I appreciate it.
No problem. I will talk to you on the flip, Jace.
I will talk to you later, bro.
All right, see ya.
See ya. Oh my god, I have to pee. Holy shit. I've had to go for the longest time. Hold on. Judas spreading lies. He is not Ninja from Fortnite. Huh. I grabbed a sandwich. I'm hungry. I had toast. That was it. And I got water. Because hydration is important. Huh. I did not all go to Wawa to go get coffee. Well, so leave me. Water's better for me. I grabbed a glass of tea, but I left it downstairs. And it's probably in the sun right now. Regular melee.
Melee! Choose your character. Fox.
There we go. That lesson was a lot of fun, though. I feel like I asked good questions, which made it good.
Ready? Go! Choose your character.
Okay. I guess he was looking for people to hit. That wouldn't have killed. Alright. We both go down together. That was scrubby of me. Just think you wouldn't have him. Oh, he's so good. I'm holding down. Oh my gosh. so jumpy.
Choose your character. Versus Falco. Ready? Go!
Oh, it's supposed to be a short hop up air.
Choose your character. Versus Falco. Ready? Go!
What was that fucking laser?
I suck, dude. Oh my lord.
Choose your character. Versus Falco. Ready? Go!
Ugh. It's really short hop down there. He's so good at acting out of shit. I only just got the notification that Jude was streaming. The weirdest trade ever. Oh, tilt's so fucking fast, dude. GG's.
Versus Mark. Ready? Go! Choose your character.
That was laggy. I think I took the stock down and left.
Mark. Ready? Go! Choose your character.
Was that the same person? I didn't notice.
Versus Fox.
We both did the exact same fucking option. That's really weird. Yeah, sure, okay. No, I want to be a different color.
Go! Choose your character says Fox. Ready? Go!
Dippy Fresh, thank you for the follow. I think after this, I'm just gonna go into training mode. I'm not able to fucking move in this game today. GG's. Nope. I'm scooting. I gotta go into training mode, dude. Oh, you fucked up. Slippy Crash, let's go. Open the notes. We did play. You were the Falco. You were the Falco. I got my ass handed to me, but I definitely will. If you want to join in the Discord, and I can hit you with the melee tag if you say hello. And don't worry, it's not dumb. It's just I gotta learn how to play against that bird. If you want to, you don't have to. Dippy Fresh is a swag name, so I'm sure I can remember that. Alright, Falcon, get up on there. What are the? I can't see these notes, dude. Pencil is good, but also kind of sucks sometimes. want to go L canceling with Z. Because my thought is press Z twice and L cancel it and then grab. I will definitely see you around, bro. We will game. I'll go back through, I'll look at the games. I think it was just 2 aggro? I wasn't drilling enough on Bird. Stop. I hate that the thing is just air dodge. That's what it's set to. Spot dodge is one thing. I smell something very metallic. I think it's my bottle. Every now and then I get a smell of something, and it's that weird mouth taste. Bro, I got pennies in my mouth. It might have just been the salt, honestly. I had a sandwich, put deli sandwich, put some salt on that shit. Don't salt your sandwiches. Especially if it's of like a turkey from a deli. Don't do it. Shit sucks. Like, you think it tastes good, and then you realize it was just way too much salt. I can't hit angles right now. Alright. We warmed a little bit. Not as much as I would have wanted to, but... I mean, I have all the time that I could, so... I just have to close out Dolphin if I want to load up another emulator, I guess. Another John. There we go.
Choose your character.
Music returning.
Versus Yoshi. Ready? Go!
It would have been a really hard angle to hit. Oh, it was dumb. That was so dumb. Oh my gosh. It was a double jump up air, if I have ever tried to do one. But I can't do them right now. And mine gets beat out, but of course. He's just trying to shield grab me, and it's fucking working. Fuck, Z is a late shield. I thought he was gonna land on Randall.
Choose your character. Versus Samus. Ready? Go!
Oh my gosh. was trying to just go for the up here. Ah, I hate fucking missing my tech timing. That killed. Interesting. He got really butthurt by my taunt on him on the Samus game. Holy shit. It's so dumb.
Choose your character versus Bowser.
I don't want to just keep playing low tiers, dude. Same my GG's. I don't want to keep playing against low tiers. Sugary space. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect and then just go in again.
win.
What? You're Marth! Jesus Christ! I can't wait to be good.
Versus Sheik. Ready? Go!
I just wanted to up tilt. Fuck off. Oh, I can't today, dude. I literally can't. This is my last one. I'm tilted and I shouldn't be. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm gonna freak out. Hello, Lisa. What are you? It's probably it's kind of late for you. I hope you're doing well. It's definitely going. I'm a little perturbed. I'm a little tilted, so I think after this game, I'm just gonna call it for the afternoon. GG's. Oh my gosh. I've just played against like a lot of spamminess, and before the Ajik, I was playing against low tiers. And I'm just not doing as grand. I should just be shielding. If I shield, then I'm fine. If I play way more defensive, or if I run up and do good options. But I'm also not hitting some stuff today for some reason. Oh, man. Well, it's not for some reason. It's just I haven't grinded. I haven't drilled it. It's not muscle memory. It's just me pressing buttons and hoping that I'm getting it. So, yeah. Arguably, I would have stopped a little bit ago if I hadn't gone into training mode, but sort of. Oh, I had a good coaching session today though with Jude. We talked about my game. I think the big step for me is working on the stuff we talked about, and also not being as salty. So I woke up to Wawa, go get something, go get like a hot chalky, or something like that. I don't know, I just feel exhausted. I feel a little bit of a melee burnout. Like, the lessons were good, but just playing against unranked just doesn't feel good. Melee is really tough, Lisa. It'd be like that. And sometimes you can just beat yourself up a lot more than you should. But it is what it is. I have my things to work on. I have movement to work on. Gonna do the stuff that Jude told me about. Just general movement is what I gotta do. And if I get my movement down, I'm straight chilling. I should be. If I move a lot more and I grab more, and I find my instances where I should grab. I was trying to go for like my drill shines and then drill shine again. Because my brain is attached drill and shine together, so I can't really... I have to work really hard to pull them apart. So I'm just gonna probably break it down. As you should. If you're trying to learn something in melee, you break it down into steps. So I'm just gonna short hop drill, full hop drill, those kinds of things, do them both. One after the other. So I'll do like 10 short hop drills, 10 full hop drills. And then afterwards... do the grabs afterwards. So drills and then grabs to get that in my brain, and then also afterwards do the drills shines. Thank you for the bits. Good bloody vibes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's always nice not to just be like I'm flustered, but at least I can know what I gotta do and what I should be doing and working on. That's what feels good. That's the good shit. That's the goated shit. But yeah. I'm skedoodling. I'm out. I've still been... I recorded all this. Literally, I had a half hour where I didn't, record. And now I've played for like an hour more, and it's all recorded. Oh, it sucks. I have to cut that. That's fine. Phew. Maybe I'll be back tonight and I'll play April Pool. I'm liking these little double streams. Well, actually, I've already technically streamed twice tonight, so I don't know if it'll be fine. So maybe I'll just play April Pool tomorrow. Maybe I'll take myself a break, or if I do with Jude, I'll talk about it, and then I'll do practice in the morning. You too, Lisa. Have a good night. Dylan, have a good night too, or good evening. Whichever the yup. Everybody have a good evening, and a good night. As Truman would say. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Get the hot chalky. I definitely will if I'm able to get it from Wawa. I'm fucking slurping that down ASAP. Alright. Peace. Watch Ludwig tonight.